What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Third Gen Junkies. You know who it is, Chris. And you know what time of year it is? What time of year is it? What time of year is it? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So, we're back at it with... Oh, check this out. Check out this car. This lamp. Oh, fragile. But on today's video, we're going to go over promo cars. Again, promo cars, as you know, are like these. I explained this in the past video. Basically, promo cars were an Teal toy car that the dealerships had, and if you purchased a car of that color, they would usually give you one. Now, what happened with these cars is a lot of them didn't get given away. They didn't get sold. There were specific ones. There were test ones. There were white ones. That were off-white or eggshell. And basically what happened with these were when the dealerships closed down or when the new models came out, they didn't know what to do with these cars. So they usually like auctioned them off on a whole pallet. And they just got distributed throughout the United States and possibly across the world. They're really cool. And I noticed that now a lot of guys are taking these promo cars and they're actually taking the bodies off of them. And they're using basically RC chassis and putting the bodies on them and turning them into RC cars, which is cool. I mean, they're small and you can do it. And then, well, basically what they're doing is they just run them around. You know, that's an RC car. But these cars were meant to be given to owners or people that bought cars. And it's funny because like 90% of the ones that are sitting on the table now are blue. For some reason, they had this weird obsession with the color blue. But yeah, yeah. So we're gonna get into this, and I'm gonna go over what I have. I'll drop in the description below will be prices, quantities, years, and colors of the promo cars I have for sale. And I'm going to go over one specific promo car that is really special and unique. And there are some other ones that are special and unique as well. But it's weird that, you know, they're not around very much. But I'll go over that when I get to it. So I'm going to flip you guys around here and check it out. I'll put some light on it. Sorry, guys. It's gloomy outside. So the first one here, as you can tell, is an 84 dark blue. It is extremely dark in color. It's almost black. No fog lights. It literally says Z28 high output on the side. 82 on the plate. In the shadow. 82 on the plate. Z28 on the rear bumper. Then you have your 83 red. I believe this was this was a Z28 as well. They all came with chrome rims, Z28 on the rear bumper, and this one's different because it just doesn't say Z28. It actually says Z28 and has the Chevy emblem connected to it. Then we have your 84 blue, which looks more gray than anything. It's kind of a metallic-y blue. There again, I mean, it's period correct. It has like the chin spoiler that has the slots in it. Same with the other two. It's so funny, it has dual exhaust tucked up underneath it. Z28 84. Then you have your beautiful 85 yellow. And this was when they went to the IROC because it has the louvers in the hood. It has the fog lights. You come around to the side, it says Z28 high output on the side. Come around to the back, Z28. And it says tuned port injection right there on the back bumper. And then we get into the 86 over here, which is a really odd one because the 86 is so blue with metallic that it almost looks black from a distance. From way over here, it looks black. Up close, it's hard because I'm like the camera's blocking the light, but it is blue with silver metal flake. It's an IROC fog lights, Z28 2-port injected, 2-port injection, same thing. And all these promo cars came with chrome rims. So there's your 86. And then, like I said, for some reason they loved blue. We have your 87, but you can see from there that the 87 is a much brighter blue. It's pretty, it's almost like a Pepsi. IROC fog lights, 87. Z28 2-port injection. And if you look on the inside of the cars, also the 86, the 85, 86 on up had the regular chin spoilers without the holes in them, as same as the early years. And it's also, they're period correct because even the 92 has the different ground effects. So we go from the 87 blue over here to the 88 medium orange metallic, which when you look at this, it almost looks a brownish. It is an IROC Z28. It has like a goldish metal flake in it. It's got dust on it from the wrapping paper that comes on it, but it is an 88. That's that guy. I only have a few of these. Then I have the 88. Come on, screen work. The 88 IROC Z medium gray metallic. Same as the orange metallic. They all have chrome headlights. And actually on these, they literally say IROC Z right on the ground effects. And it says 2-port injected. IROC Z on the bumper, 2-port injected, 88, and it does have the period correct third brake light in the spoiler, integrated into the spoiler. I believe this one has it too. Yeah, right above the plate, license plate. And then we come over to 89, and that is your bright red 89 IROC. Hood louvers, fog lights, IROC Z, 2-port injection, right on the ground effects, chrome rims, same as the other one, third brake light. Then we move on to the 89 bright blue metallic. This thing is extremely pretty. It is like a brighter, Pepsier blue than the 87. Same thing, IROC hood louvers, you know, IROC Z 2-port injected badges, 89, same. And if you look inside of them, all of them look like a stick shift car, and they're not. It's just the way the shifter is. And it's funny because they even did the dash vents exactly period correct. The steering wheel is period correct. The seats are even done period correct. With the lines the way they are, the two-tone with it's amazing. It's even got like the gauge cluster with the headlight switch and like all the gauges and everything. It literally looks like I mean, hell, I didn't even see this before. It's got the armrest, the door panel, the door handle to pull it open, the sail plates with the 6x9s. I mean, it even has the little hooks for if you have a T-top car to be able to put your T-tops down in the back trunk, which they don't have that in there. But I mean, you can only mold so well. So I know that light was bright. And then we move on to, it's funny, this one says bright red 89. Here's the 1990 bright red. And if you do a comparison, here's the 89 and here is the 90. You can tell the shades are different. Darker, brighter. So we have the 89 bright red. And this is something I didn't notice until today, is that on the 90, the 90, the 91, 92s, it literally says 90 Camaro IROC bright red collector's item recommended for ages 8 and over. I've never seen that before. And on this one, obviously look at how bright red it is. It's pretty, all the glass is clear. Fog lights, louvers, IROC Z, 2-port injected, 1990 on the plate, still with the third brake light, and the spoiler, IROC Z on the bumper. And these ones, they look amazing, but on the 90, the only problem with the 90 is it's not as detailed because they have to use colorant, because I'm in plastic injection molding, and the colorant takes away from detail sometimes. Then we'll move on to, and this one's awesome because I only have this one and I'm kind of wanting to keep it. I like it a lot. White 90 IROC. So it's the same as the others. Now here's where it gets kind of crazy, because you have the 90. It's got the fog lights. It's got the standard ground effects. It says IROC Z 2-port injected. Third brake light above the plate. IROC Z 2-port injected on the bumper. But they actually changed out the interior. The stereo is different in this one. It has the 3 buttons for the switches for the power windows. And actually, if you look at the steering wheel, it says Camaro across it, and it actually has the airbag. The gauge cluster is the same. Basically, they didn't do anything with that, but they literally changed and matched what it was for that year. And then, last but not least, we have a beautiful car. Another, I have, I think, 4 of these. I kind of want to keep one. That's one thing also. All of them have the grill insert that say Camaro on them. Until you get to the 91, 92 cars, and there's black and there's teal. And this one is a 91 Z28, because 90 was the last year of the IROC, 91 went to the Z28, is a dark teal blue metallic. Now, this is where it gets different, because you have your fog lights, you have your grill insert with the Chevy bow tie, it has the Aero ground effects on the side, so it is literally exactly what it's supposed to be. You also notice that the rims are period correct, as opposed to the 5 spoke. These are the new style 5. It says Z28 on the ground effects when you spin it around. Z28 on the bumper. 2-port injected, extremely small, 1991. Third brake light is gone, because they actually, this is one detail that they missed. The third brake light was up here in the back window. But this is also a high-rise spoiler car. And, oh, they had a color issue. There's a line right there down the door. If you look at it really closely, you can see a line going down the door right there. Color flow. And also, instead of louvers like the white car, it has bilsters But even when you look inside the car, it is just amazing the detail that they put into these things. I mean, Camaro on the steering wheel, the shifter, I mean, the seats. I mean, they did such an amazing job. It's almost like they used lasers and scanned the insides of these cars. And the outside of the car, like, took and scanned the whole entire thing and just made them exactly the same as what the real car was. It's awesome. But yeah, this car is extremely beautiful. I love the teal. It is awesome. Yeah. And then we get into the test cars and the custom cars. So when Norwood was still open, they had specific cars that were made only for executives that were given out, and on the sides of the car was like an official Norwood factory badging and emblems that were on the doors. And there were certain cars that they had out that were test cars that were different than all the rest, that they wanted to see if they wanted to put them in production and make them into what you see here. That being said, I have one here that is not mine, but I will go over it. So this is an 82 blue test vehicle, and this was a test run. Had the regular louvers on the hood. It had the IROC steering wheel. The seats were standard, just the same way as they would be. 5-spoke rims. It says Z28 high output on the ground effects on the side. Oh no, it says crossfire injection. I'm sorry. 82. Here's where you'll see the difference. If you look at this car, every single one of the promo cars have chrome rims. You can see them all shining across the whole table. Test cars didn't have that. They had colored matched rims where they were black. Like these are black. So this is actually a test vehicle that they decided not to use, and they made them to where they all had chrome rims. Now this is for sale. This is a buddy, Chris Hendricks. I'll have to hit him up and find out what the pricing is, what he wants for it, because honestly I can't remember what he even paid for it. I know he has been selling a lot of his toy cars and his promo cars off here lately. So there's a lot of room for, you know, purchasing, but now is the time. It's Christmas season. They're great stocking stuffers. They're amazing. They're from the 80s. I packaged them very well. And you also notice that in the boxes were really flimsy back when they first came out, and then when they hit in 1989, they came out with this really double thick wall box to really protect them, and they all come with this like tissue paper wrapped around them to kind of protect them, and I pack them really well. So they're great stocking stuffers. Like I said, I will have in the description down below, I will have the color quantity and pricing for them. I also sell a lot of third gen Camaro parts. I send out stickers for free. You just have to send me your email or your address and get in touch with me. Third gen Junkies. You can hit me up on Facebook, Chris Benson. You know it's me. You'll see the bald guy and my daughter and my wife in the picture. And yeah, I mean, these things are amazing. I love them. I mean, an overview of them is just, with the light on, I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. It's just a sea of beautiful, bright colors. They're awesome. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cars. And we're using the GoPro 10 now. So let me know how it looks. Also, we have, like I said, wristbands for sale. These guys. 3rd Gen Junkies wristbands. Sorry, the light's crappy because it's so dark out, but 3rd Gen Junkies wristbands. $5 a piece. And yeah, and I got more videos coming on the 85 that I just purchased. And from what it looks like, it seems that 9-to-1 to save the car. 9 subscribers said save it, and 1 said kill it. My mom was on the fence, so I don't know if she's a maybe, but it still would be 9-2. So yeah, it looks like we'll be saving the 85. But yeah, guys, hit me up. And I also do have another shipment of promo cars coming in. So hit me up. I might have new colors, new years. I think there was only 13, but there were like different colors. Because like in the 89, they had the bright red. And then they also had a bright red that was a different color of tint. Which is just like I said, I work in plastics. Sometimes the color isn't exactly perfect the way it's supposed to be, and it comes out a little darker or a little lighter. So you can actually have 2 different colors for that same year of car. And but it's close enough that, you know, the manufacturer said it's okay. So there are different variants, but yeah. And if you would like to buy the test car, hit me up. I'll get a hold of Chris and find out how much he's asking for it, and he has a bunch of stuff too. So like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, share, and we will see you guys next time.